Hello and welcome to my creative space. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome to another DIY video. If you're not already, I would love for you to subscribe and join this creative squad. Today, I am back with more DIYs. This time is duping Pinterest Inspire. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, let's get started. For this project, I'm going to be duping this beautiful calendar countdown till Christmas. It was $56 on Pinterest. To recreate this piece, I'm going to use this big piece of scrap wood I already had. These skinnier ones, it was an 8-foot long and it was a couple of dollars. It might be a little more. I had this one for a while. As you can see, 2 are staying and 2 are not. But I'm also going to be using some paint and these little nails. Now, originally, I was going to use the paint, but then I remember I had some spray paint and decided to use it because it was going to be way faster to spray paint this whole piece. So I gave it 2 good coats of this paint and it dried so fast. Also, the material is also helped a lot. So I'm just going to spray it and we're gonna move on. Now, for the lumber pieces, I'm going to go in with this brown stain. I can't remember the name, but I will leave the information in the description box. And I'm going to give it a good coat. Once they are covered completely, I will let them dry. Now that everything is dried, it's time to put this together. The brown pieces are going to be the frame and the inside is going to be where we're going to do the countdown. Okay, I'm going to use some hot glue and don't worry, we're going to use some nails. I just wanted this to be stable until, everything is nailed together. So I used a little bit of hot glue to hold the pieces together. And once that was dried, I started nailing my first piece. And yes, I am using this broken hammer I had, but hey, it works. So I'm gonna do 1 on each corner and then I end up doing 3 on each side. As you can see here, it's completed. I went in with 3 little nails and I did the exact same thing on all the edges because I want this piece to be secured, and thank God everything worked out. Now that everything is well put together, I grabbed my Cricut machine and I started cutting the Christmas tree. I was supposed to use vinyl, but my vinyl did not want to work with me. So I only end up cutting the words, the countdown till Christmas, on vinyl, and then I decided to use some cardstock for the numbers. It was a lot more work than what it needed to be, but vinyl was not wanting to work with me. But it ends up looking really, really pretty. So as you can see, I'm putting the numbers down. I don't know why I didn't record this, but I end up using some Mod Podge to glue the numbers down because they did not have adhesive on them. And as you can see, just what I did now, I just put some Mod Podge, set the numbers on top, just like I'm doing with the star, and then I just went on top of it with some more Mod Podge, and they held pretty good. I was scared of this being too shiny, but I think it's going to be okay. Here it is. Now I'm going to do Days Till Christmas, and that is vinyl, so we're going to stick this on there. Try to do as straight as I could. I hope it is. I think it is, but I guess we'll see. But this is all I do for this part. Now I decided to go in with Mod Podge all over my black portion of this because only the tree looked shiny and it was gonna look weird. So the best thing I could do was just go Mod Podge all over the inside of this frame. And this completes this project. Check out how this ended up looking. I am in love with this. I can't wait to display this. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Creative Squad, today's video, it's duping through the holidays. This is a collab that is being hosted by Brandy at the DIY Struggle. And not only we are going to be sharing all this inspiration with you, you're also going to get a chance to win an $100 gift card. All you have to do is answer my question as well as all the other creators' questions participating in this collab, specifically on the Pinterest duping, and it's really easy. Just answer the question down below. Make sure you watch everybody's video so you get a chance to win the $100 giveaway. Good luck to all of you. Now let's jump right back into duping. For my next dupe, I am going to be recreating these beautiful candles I found on Pinterest, and they were $59. I am going to be using some scraps of wood, these a red paint, and these candles, as well as these little decorations and twine rope. I'm going to start by using my tape and marking exactly where I need to be painting red and white, and I just wrapped around some tape, and then when I was happy, we moved on to painting. Now, as you can see, my pieces of wood were already white. I went in with the red paint to create the candy cane effect, but this paint was too red, so I mixed a little bit of brown paint, and I liked this color way better, so I'm going to be interchanging, or not interchanging, but I'm going to do the red portion on these on this piece of wood, and I'm gonna paint the top first, and then I will go down as we move down. Okay, once that is completely covered with paint, we're going to have to let it dry. As you can see, I was just on number 2, but you know, you get the idea. Just you paint where you didn't put the tape. Okay, next step for the next piece of wood, that one was completely red, so I'm going to cover this one completely with red. For the very last one, you would only have to paint it white, but since this one is already white, we're going to skip this part. And I had this little decoration greenery piece from last year, and I just wrapped around some twine rope, and then I created a little tiny bow, and it had a bow, but I kind of ripped the other one, so I had to make another one. And I'm just going to glue the little the jingle bell and pine cone, and all you had to do now after the red pieces dry down is just grab a sanding block and sand them so you can distress them. Sorry I didn't show this here, I forgot to show that, but this completes the project, and look how beautiful this turned out. I didn't end up creating the holes to put the candles inside because my candles were a little bit too big for these, but I absolutely love how this turned out regardless if it has candles or not. And now for a chance to win the $100 gift card, let me know down below what colors you are using to decorate for Christmas. Is it the classic red and white? Are you going blue? Are you going purple? Are you gonna go rainbow? Let me know down below. Good luck to you, and now let's go back into the video. For my next dupe, I found this super cute frame and little milk for Santa jug, and it was $19.99. I'm going to recreate it by using this Dollar Tree sign, this glass bottle, and some red and white paint. Now, I'm going to start by painting my frame. This was used in a past project, so that's why I didn't go through the whole thing, but all I'm going to do is just paint it. Now, I mixed some of the same red and brown paint to make it a little darker, and I just painted completely. Once it was dried, using my vinyl, I went and cut milks and cookies for Santa, and then I'm going to stick it on there. And this vinyl, I don't know what the problem was, which is why I had problems with my very first dupe, but anyway, we end up making this work. Now that is done, I am going to use the handle of this thicker brush, and I'm going to grab some white paint and create some dots, 3 on each side of the word for, because that is what the original picture has. And then with a smaller brush handle, I'm going to create random dots around the words. That completes this one. Now for the milk jug, I hope that's what it's called, and if not, I'm so sorry. I'm going to use my white paint, and I'm going to paint this bottle completely. I did end up giving it 2 good coats of white paint just to make sure that everything was covered up. As you can see, this one has some words engraved, but that's okay because that's going to end up in the back. We're going to use the other side. Once this is completely painted, we're gonna let it dry, and once it's dried, using my Cricut machine and vinyl again, I created the words milk for Santa, and then I'm just going to stick it on there. And even though we had some trouble with this vinyl, I don't know what's wrong with it, or maybe it's something wrong with me, but anyway, here it is. I love it. Now, I didn't have the red and white twine, so I'm going to be using this cotton twine and this sequin little string that I found, and trust me, I looked and looked, and this is the only thing I could find. So I'm gonna use that. I wrapped it around once, and then I just trim it to the size I needed, and that gave it the look. That is all for this project. And here is the end result. I absolutely love this. I was so happy I had this little chair I DIY in one of my past videos because it just turned out exactly how it looked in the picture. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Surprise! There is a second giveaway in this video, and if you want to participate in this giveaway, be sure to comment down below the word "pled," and I'm hoping I'm saying this right. Please comment down below, and good luck to all. And now let's jump right back into the video. For my next dupe, I am going to be recreating this Merry Christmas window shutter, and it's $39.99 on Pinterest. For this project, as you can see, this shutter is already made. I will link the video down below on how I created this. You won't believe this, but this is a canvas that I picked up from Goodwill, and I used this in one of my, what are they called? Thrift flip videos. And I will leave the video down below for you if you want to see how I created this, because I was trying to find the footage for it, but my phone would not help me. The video will not download, so I wasn't able to show you how I made it, but it will be down below. Please watch it. It's very easy to do and very inexpensive. The frame, it was a canvas, and I paid like $1 for it, and look how beautiful this shutter turned out. And as you can see, I used the exact same color I've been using for all these projects. I just completely cover this piece. I gave it only one coat, and I love how it looks. Now, for the words, I used my Cricut machine and some cardstock to create these. They look really, really good, but feel free to, if you want to recreate this, and buy some of the wooden cutout letters. It will look amazing like that. I'm just going to use this for Christmas, so I just went in with some cardstock and I started gluing these with hot glue, and I absolutely love how it looks. I think it's a really easy project. Please be sure to check out that other video so you can see exactly how I made this. You won't believe what I used, and it was so inexpensive. This completes this project. I hope you love it. Here is a look at how this project turned out. I am absolutely in love with this. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to answer my question to participate for a chance to win the $100 gift card. Good luck to all of you. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you on my next DIY. Bye!